Mm. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this thing. Mm-hmm. Cause you wanna know. Mm-hmm. Everybody wanna know. Stupid dog. Barking for absolutely nothing. Hmm. Like this pink one. Pink one looks hot. Stupid dogs always gotta bark. I just put her outside and she has to bark at anything that's moving. She's so annoying. I can't leave her out there for 2 seconds and she's gotta bark at everything living. So freaking annoying. Cause you This dog's gonna aggravate me. I know she's gonna aggravate me. That's why I don't like her being outside. She's gonna piss me off and I'm gonna have to stop. Cause everywhere I go, I go. Hey Jessica, what's up, boo? Don't stop, get it. I was almost gonna leave because my stupid dog's outside. Well, she's not stupid, but she's acting stupid right now. I let her outside. Now she's barking at everything that's moving. She's gonna annoy the crap out of me. I think she's probably barking at my neighbor's cat, teasing her on top of the wall. Like, nah, you can't get me. Damn dog. It ain't easy. She stopped now, so that's good. You want a general reading? What I need to know? I'm gonna run it. Okay, cool, no problem. No problem. I don't know what that is. I swear I smell a spirit or something. It's not my clothes because this is washed. I know it's something. Something smells like perfume or cooking or something. What is that? It's going on in my nostrils. But damn. What is that smell? I'm trying to pinpoint it, but I can't. That's so weird. You cooking, Jessica? You got onions around you or something? I swear to God, it smells like onions, or it smells like it's like some herbs or something. I can't stop smelling it. I know it's not me. I ain't got nothing around me that smells like that. All my trash is outside. That's so weird. Wow, that's fucking crazy. I smelled it before you came in, but it's weird. All right. All right. What I got for you in the next 30 days is you might be wanting to stay alone and away from other people. People have difficulty in understanding you. People might want to start conflict with you, especially another woman. Trying not to be hostile or, go off your head on anybody. I also feel like there might be some non-generous people around you. If you want to get money from someone, they might not be paying you this next 4 days at least. Or if you have to pay for something like in a bulk way or in a lot, you might be like fearing that you might be wasting your money or spending too much money the next couple of days. If you want to buy something, you might have delays in buying something because of the price or because they might not, a woman that you deal with might not allow you to buy it, or it might be some financial upset regarding this woman. But I see like a nasty woman around you, and she could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, and she's narrow-minded, malicious, and she could be very vengeful. So this could be somebody that you know that's around you, that's hating on you or just being weird. It doesn't have to be that sign, but it could be like a older woman than you, or someone around your age, or it could be like a sister. Could be like just a woman that you're dealing with. And this person is like someone who's like got a bad temper. But I feel like you're going to deal with it. I feel like you control the situation. I feel like you have the strength and the courage to deal with it. I know this full moon is going to like make people go off. So try not to. And I think it's in your sign too. I think you said you're a Cancer. So the full moon is in Cancer. So you might have some difficulties with a woman around you, or two women, or maybe this is you dealing with somebody in the next 30 days that's going to, make you feel like you want to slap them, or, you're going to argue with them about something to do with money or material stuff. Like this person is not going to be like, you might make a deal with somebody and then they not come through. Yeah. If this isn't happening now, then it looks like it might happen. Like I don't have nothing really good here. It's just about like two women around you, or you and some other woman, and debating over like money or material stuff or finances and things like that. So my advice to you is like, be confident that it's all going to work out, and just like control the situation. Don't let nobody control you type of vibe. Could be somebody you work with or something like that aggravates you, another woman. There might be just general worry around you, or procrastination, like you want to do something, but you're frustrated. You don't know how you're going to do it, or how you're going to get to that point. There might be some indecisiveness as well, like you don't know what to do or how to get to where you need to go. Like you don't have any solutions to any of your difficulties right now. And there's no like, there's no solutions, and there's no like there's nothing that can be solved right now, or at least right now. And the next 30 days, it's going to be kind of, you're going to feel kind of stuck. Like you want to do something, but you can't. You want to complete something, but you're going to get disappointed. There could be like, something that you really, really want, and then it disappoints you, or somebody disappoints you, and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm so over this shit. I put in all this effort, all this time, and it could be at work. So if you're working right now, you could be working around a lot of people that are frustrated or procrastinate, or they might deal with you in a different way, or a frustrating way. If you're waiting on someone else to make a decision, they might not make the decision, and it'll frustrate you. So it could be vice versa. You might frustrate somebody by not making a decision, or someone's going to frustrate you by not making a decision. And this could do with work, general life, matters of the heart. Just try not to put too much faith in anybody in these next couple of days, or if you do deal with somebody in a financial, material way, they might not come through for you. They might say things and not really do what they say, or say what they do. And if you need to like travel somewhere, your plans might get canceled. Like it's almost you have to like confess to yourself and say, you know what, Jessica, I have to make sure that when I do this, I got to do it right. If not, I can't fuck up. I can't do this. I can't do that. Or I got to make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's. I can't depend on nobody else, because what if this person doesn't come through for me? Then I'm really fucked. Like it's that type of energy. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like a straightforward next few weeks here. I just think that you're not seeing the big picture, maybe. And like it might disappoint you because you put so much effort into something and it doesn't work out. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Hey Philomena, happy Friday. Good to see you guys. But Jessica, I don't know, I think that this is like, if it's work related, then it should be like people at work annoying you, or people not giving their all, and you might get frustrated with that, especially if you're in power at work. Or if somebody in power is at work, they might treat you like, like it might disappoint you. Otherwise, that it's like if your intuition will be telling you something about new possibilities, or a new relationship, or trying to sort out old problems. Go with that. Just whatever you're getting, just take it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like mainly a woman, and she's like, vengeful, and she doesn't want to see you get ahead. So I would say like try not to say too much, and try not to like tell too many people. You might even tell somebody that slips up and just says something to somebody, and then it gets out there, and then the jealousy starts to amount, and then it goes to a deeper worry, and people will start to look at you in a different way. Not like that matters, but I just feel like somebody's gonna really disappoint you. Somebody you might be close to, or somebody you might is close to the heart. I feel like someone's gonna like either break your heart or do something that disappoints you, and you're gonna be like, I can't fucking believe this person would do that to me, or how they treated me, or what they're doing, that type of shit. So be prepared for someone acting out or acting that way. But it looks like that's the case. I mean, we're in the retrograde. We got the full moon in Cancer. It's just people in general are going to be acting crazy. But I get it's a woman here that can be nasty towards you, or it might be work related, or just someone that doesn't like you, that wants to get like revenge, or be deceitful. Hey Becca, what's up, sweetie? So Jessica, that's what I'm getting. I mean, it's not nothing really good. I think it's just like, people that, like you said, there's jealous people, so they're gonna do stupid shit. Yeah, I know. As soon as you went off, I came on. I said it in your live. I said, once you leave, I'll come on for a bit just to talk some shit and have fun. So Jess, yeah, I mean, I don't get nothing like seriously bad or seriously good. It's just like, just be aware of your surroundings, be aware of people around you just trying to get you. Yeah, I keep getting the same shit. You know what, like Spirit's trying to like tell me as well is it might be related to your daughter as well. Like maybe your daughter's gonna be dealing with, if your daughter goes to school, then she might get in some conflict with the teacher, and you might have to put the teacher in their place, or there might be some misunderstanding with a parent that one of the kids that deal with her. Like it could be numerous things, but like I kind of think that could be the case too. If there's something up with that, there could be something that you deal with as far as your daughter's concerned as well. But it's definitely a woman I get here. It's going to be a cycle of events. It's going to make you frustrated. Just take it and just go with it and see what happens. This crazy dog's gonna bark now that I'm on live. I should have kept her inside because she's such a pain in the ass. She barks at everything that's moving. I can hear the car outside. It must be at the neighbor's yard, but she barks at the neighbor. If anybody wants a general message, I'm using my map oracle cards today. Just let me know if you want a general message. I swear I still smell that smell. I don't know what that is. It's not my clothes because my clothes smell like bumps. Sheets. I don't know what the fuck that is, yo. Nah, it's not, man. It's not me. No, my clothes smell like bump sheets. And the driest sheets. My jacket's like, thanks. You're welcome, sweetheart. But like every time I smell it, like I smell this weird smell. Like it smells like onions, mothballs, or like something that's like been in the closet. Like how old people smell? Like how your grandpa smells like, like he hasn't yeah. I'm all trying to be serious. She's talking about it smells like booty. See what I mean? But like that smell, like like an old person smell, like old people have that smell, like, and that I'm smelling spirit, but I don't know who it is though. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe somebody's around me. I don't know. Yeah, Jessica, I think that this person's gonna frustrate you or annoy you, but silence is golden. Silence is better than bullshit. And in this day and age, it's best to just be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, if you don't give them your energy, then you're good. That's so weird. Exactly. I just let people talk now. They could say whatever they want. I really don't care. What the heck is going on here? All right, let me see what this means. All right. Backup. Yeah, exactly. That's the best thing to do, Jessica. Becca, your card is number 45, Sad Embrace. Let's see what this says. Loss is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain and can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whenever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you soon may see the beauty that lies ahead. So there you go. Loss is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you. Yeah, it is interesting. So something that you lost is lost for a reason. And once you completely let it go deep down inside, something beautiful will arise. Only you know what that is. Jessica, you want a message as well? Mm-hmm. All right, let's check Jessica. Okay. All right, you got the compass, number 50. And this compass has all the signs on it, the 12 zodiac signs. So maybe you're trying to like bang the whole zodiac. I mean, I'm just kidding. All right. As long as you orient your compass to true north line direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. Okay. What is your highest power right now? That's the question. Whenever you consistently focus on long enough, whenever you constantly focus on long enough becomes your higher power. If you're worried about financial insecurity, neutralism is your idol. If you obsess over a relationship, this is your God. If you're concerned about your weight or your looks or your status, you've lost your personal power and your way. Nothing but spirit can be your guiding force. You'll never truly find what you seek in these worries and distractions are your constant focus. Surrender now and shift your compass. Be still and watch as the needle points to the true north. Align yourself and you'll easily find your way back to where you meant to be. So there you go. Whatever you constantly focus on long enough becomes your higher power. I like that. I like that saying. I like that saying. When whatever you constantly focus on long enough becomes your higher power. Ain't that true? Jessica wants to bang the whole zodiac, all 12. She's getting there. Sometimes you repeat the same sign. You know? Yeah, it is. It's weird. Yeah, exactly. If it was good, you can go back to that same sign. I agree. Unfortunately, I only get the same element. I only get Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius for the past, like, I would say 20 years of my life. I only get fire sign women in my life. So I can't even bang the whole zodiac. I keep going into the same element, fire. See, they need my air to fuel their fire. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Jessica, you have a grandma in spirit? I swear to God, man, I don't know who the heck this is, but they have a smell about them. It's a woman. I can see him now. It's like a woman with gray hair, white hair. Like she's got like straight hair, and it comes down to like right here. Like it's not that long, but it's like to right here. But it's almost like, you know how people cook like a soup, or they make like a soup in their kitchen, and it's got that like that herby type smell. That's what it smells like, you know. I swear, man, there's got to be somebody around me. I think I see this person. Yeah, white curly hair. Yeah, I just see the person with white hair, and it's like, I don't know, it's like almost like shoulder length right here. Trying to see who it is. It's bothering me because the person's been around, and I can smell 'em. Like it's almost like, I don't know if she made soup like a lot, and it had like that distinct smell with like herbs or something in there, or I don't know, man. It's hard to like distinguish what the smell is, but it smells like that soup that old timers make, where it's got um like they put like these herbs in it, like thyme and rosemary and all that type of shit. I don't know, like, or it could be like where she is, where she's like in her garden or something, and she's got like all these different type of flowers or herbs. It actually smells like a flower or herb. So if she liked flowers or herbs, or she had like a garden or something, it could be her. Yeah, now I don't smell it no more. That's so weird. And now I don't smell it no more. It's gone, but it could be her. I don't know. It might be. Hey, speak my truth. How you doing? Doing good. I don't know, Jessica, if that makes sense to you. I have no idea. But like that's what I'm getting. I don't know if this is your grandma or not, but like if she did all the if she had like maybe a garden or she liked flowers or she had where she lived, where she currently lived, well when she died, the place that she lived at, if there was like a place where like she had a little garden of herbs or like flowers or something like that, or she liked that type of stuff, or she cooked with herbs or did like soups and stuff, like this could be her. But she doesn't look like I'm getting like her, like you know how people when they get old they have like their veins like show on their skin. Like I almost think like she had those like blood vessel looks on her face or on her body, like, and it's like she doesn't look well, and like she looked like she was sick or had like something wrong with her, because I still see her in a sick form. It's weird. It's hard to explain. Like I don't see her like happy. I see her like kind of like, uh trying to get better in spirit, or she's like trying to make herself feel better, or she could be taking care of somebody. It's hard to explain because I can't really see her like 100%, but from what I do see, it doesn't look like um, you know, 100% good thing. It's weird. Awesome sauce. Mm, it's weird. Like there's a man in the background too. Could be your husband, your grandfather. And he's sitting in a chair behind her. But they don't look well. I don't know why. Sometimes I see spirit. They look, they sometimes they don't look well, and sometimes they look good, and sometimes they want to look young or they want to look different. But they just want it to look the same for some reason, or they just have this thing about them where that's the image that they've left on people. That's the image they want me to see. Sometimes when that happens, it's because they're not happy with their own kids, or they just like are not happy with family members. It could be their brothers and sisters, or it could be like the people that they take care of are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, so they still look kind of I want to say wasted, but they look like they're not healed because of what's going on in the world in their like people's lives. It's weird. It's hard to explain, but like I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that makes sense, but like I kind of see that with them. And spirit has a right to look and feel how they want. I just get that that's what I see with them. Mm. Short. I don't really see like I see her from here up, and then in the back like that, I could see a man sitting in a chair. But she doesn't look tall to me, but I can't really tell because I can only see this up, and I can see like see how you see me from here up. That's what I can see her. I can see her like that. I don't see no glasses on her. No, I don't. I don't see glasses, but I just see like a woman talk, like looking at me, and then like there's a man in the back in a chair. Ah, okay. Hey Zara, Happy New Year, sweetheart. How you been? Good to see you. Ah, he was a gardener. Okay. So maybe that's why I smelt like, herbs and flowers and things. It could be him. I'm glad you're doing good, sweetheart. Good. I remember like the last time I spoke to you, you said you had COVID. Yeah, the man has white hair as well. I said that, like, love you too, sweetheart. Um, like the man has white hair as well, and he's like in a wheelchair or he's in a regular chair. I can't tell, but he's like sitting down. He won't get up. Yeah, that's great, sweetheart. I'm good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're healed and you're completely recovered. That's good news. Like, and the man's got like a sweater and a shirt with a collar, but the sweater's over the collar. Like, he's got a collared shirt and then like the sweater's over him. Like. Okay, speak my truth, no problem. Yeah, I'm doing good, sweetheart. I miss you too. I'm glad you're here. I haven't seen you in so long. But but Jessica, it's like I don't see like that they're happy, you know what I mean? And I don't know why. I'm not asking them or they're not telling me, but I feel like, they're not in a happy state of mind. And it could be many reasons. Could be because they've never like, you know, um they've never wanted to change what they look like, or they just like, they're just like not really satisfied in spirit, or they just don't have anything to tell you directly. But it could be that, yeah. I don't know if any of that makes sense to you, like, but I don't know. It's like they're not coming through 100%, but they're also like just standing there. They're not really saying anything to me. It's just they present themselves because I asked for them to come forward because I don't know what the smell was about. Usually I smell spirit too. So that's why I asked, like, who the hell is this? Like, I'm like, if you're gonna come to me, just say something. Like, there's a lot of drama going on in the family, and one of their daughters just passed on the 2nd of January. Oh, that's why they look devastated then. Oh, well, that makes sense because they look like the world just came crashing in on them. So I'm thinking like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Like, why are they not saying anything? And does this woman have like brown hair, like light brown hair? Thanks, speak my truth. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. Yeah. I got a heavy heart, a heavy chest around this lady. Like maybe she died from like a heart attack or like chest problems or like some type of like problem and she couldn't breathe. Yeah, that's interesting because that's exactly why I got what I got there. I was wondering why these people are, and see, that's like a, that's a, I got that smell that I got is like a dead person smell or like a person that's on their way out. That's why the smell was so weird just now. I was wondering what the fuck that was. Yeah, yeah, see, a heart attack. See, and like I got really severe like chest feelings there. And the lady looks like she's a good person, but I can't see her face. I just see the hair. Yeah. Like the woman that died, like I could see like she has jeans on and like she's trying to show me what she looks like, but I can see like her hair. I can see her in like jeans and like she's got like a blouse and it's got like a jacket on top of it. And she like it looks like she has like a ring or like jewelry on her finger or one of her hands. Hmm. I'm getting like all these fucking goosebumps on my neck. Yeah, that's weird. I see that's why like I was like, what the fuck? Because when I usually get a smell like that, it's somebody who passed away or somebody that's about to pass, or like it's an old person like trying to get my attention. Like that smell I don't really smell too very often. But it's almost like made me want to throw up at one point. Mm. Honorism, yeah. See, that's why they came through with like a heavy heart and they didn't look too sad. It's fucked up. All right, speak my truth. You said, do you see JP putting in the work and being consistent with me? He knows he's on a thin line right now. I'm not letting anyone or anything disrupt me. My peace again. All right. Yeah, my condolences to you, Jessica. That sucks, man. It sucks. Both my aunties died 3 years ago simultaneously, one right after the other. One week, one of my aunties died, and the following week, the next one died. It was so crazy. This March will be 4 years that they died. Their the anniversary of their death is in March. And then 1 week my godmother died, and the next week my auntie died, like the same, they're sisters, my mom's sister. And my other auntie, she's in Canada and she's in the hospital and has been there for about 3 weeks now. And she looks like she's on her way out too. So my mom's like the last one. And my mom's birthday is today. My mom is 77 today. So it's hard. It's not easy. But at least she's still here with me. So um speak my truth. What I got here is I think in the next 3 months, JP is trying to be complete, trying to make changes. But if he doesn't abandon his past relationships or end a friendship that he has with somebody, then it's only going to be another downfall. And I think that he's lost his stability and he's got a lot of setbacks. He's dealing with a child. He's dealing with like trying to begin things, trying to like, um, he's trying to make things with you a meaningful experience. But I think he's going to be selfish and he's going to make you sad and he's going to cause you sadness. And I don't think he's going to like be consistent or be better. I just see him being the same that he always has been. I think that he's going to change for maybe 30 days or a month, and then he's going to go right back to his old self again. And the reason for this, speak my truth, is because he doesn't want to go back and get rid of the relationship that he's in now. Yeah, yeah, that's the well. I see a child involved, so the baby mama is someone who he can't just like. The thing is with that situation, I feel like if he doesn't put in the time with his child and has somebody else like you know, in his life, like the baby mama might act crazy or keep him away from the child or something like that. Like, you know, it's very possible. But as far as answering your question, I don't see him putting in the work or being consistent with you at all. I think that he's going to be the same person he is now, and he's not going to change. And like he's going to tell you what you want to hear. Like, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You know, I'm interested in you. I want to be with you. He's going to tell you everything you want to hear, but he's not going to reverse the way he lives. He's not going to change for you. He's not going to change for his baby mom. He's not going to change for himself either. I actually got the King of Swords reversed in the end, and that's like one of the cards when I get for a man. That's not a good thing. So it's like a person who is causing sadness, very selfish, and likes conflict, and just, you know, is feeling sad at themselves because they don't want to change and they don't feel like changing and they ain't gonna change. But I still feel like he's trying to overcome everything in his life to be better, but it's still not gonna work because he's not gonna like he's not gonna put in the work. I just don't see him doing it. At least for the next 3 months, that's how it's gonna be. Until he ends his friendship with the baby mom and like, you know, makes that change and starts in a new way, there's not going to work. And I think the birth of his child is very significant for him, and he's very like it's a meaningful thing to him. So he doesn't want to jeopardize his seeing his child, and he doesn't want that to happen. So that's his child is his you know, his enterprise, you know, his everything. It's the most meaningful thing in his life. It's his adventure. So without that, he's never gonna change. So to answer your question, I don't see him putting in the work and being consistent. No. I don't get anything good here to be honest. I don't get anything. I don't see him like. I think that like his love interest is between you and his baby mom, and I think that he knows he can't overcome that. He knows it's got to be one or the other. So I think he's gonna choose his baby mom because of his child, and that what means more to him than anything. I felt like I told you this already a while back. And you did tell me that the baby was sick or something like that. I remember the first time I read for you, you said that his baby was sick, and you understand, and you know he was cool and whatnot, and blah blah blah, and you know, went from there. But I still feel that he's not going to like. He feels like he has to give up his baby mom's friendship in order to be with you 100%, and he's not willing to do that. Like that's what I'm getting in the cards. You know, I kind of see the same pattern. I mean, I know you love him, I know you care about him, but you know, it's up to you if you want to be in that situation. So I don't see him overcoming any of this. I don't see him getting better, to be honest. Speak my truth. I don't know. I mean, I wish I had better news for you, but I just don't see anything happening in that regard. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. That's exactly what I see in the cards here. You know, he has to make that complete change, you know. No, not throw away the child. You know, the child means more to him than anything. The child means more to him than her and you. But the thing is, in order for him to see his child, he has to have a stable friendship with the baby mom at least in order to be, but he thinks he can do that. He knows it's going to cause problems. You know what I mean? He knows it's going to cause problems. So that's why he told you what he told you. He has to do one or the other. So if he's with you, it's going to cause problems between him seeing his child. Because she's going to be like, oh, you with her? Okay, well, I don't want you around her with my child. It's either, me or her, or your child and me, or whatever. So he might get to a point where it's like, he might not be allowed. She might tell him, look, because this child is mine and I'm the mother, you're not taking this child and go hang out with Speak My Truth and, confuse my child with another woman or something like that. Like, I think that's what she's like. I think she's like a possessive baby mom type. Well, that's the thing. It's the choices that you make, and I'm not gonna judge you. I know you are a human being like everybody else, but it's up to you, sweetheart. You can it's I know. That's why you should have my advice was for you to be with him, because that's the person who gave you the time of day and was doing the right things and put in the work. And I know love is hard. I know you still have feelings for JP, but at the end of the day, if he can't change for you and won't change for you, then why should he have to change for you? He should not have to change either. You should look at it on his side too. He should not have to change for you. He has a child to take care of. So, that's the fucked up thing. That's why I always say on here, and a lot of people get mad at me, but I always say I'd rather be with somebody without children, so that way I don't have to deal with that drama. But, that's selfish of me as well. But at least I don't want to I'd rather not get myself in that drama, because I know what it's like. I've been there, done that already. But, if it's meant for me to be with somebody with a child, then that's fine. I don't mind. It's just that I don't want to be in no baby daddy drama where I have to argue with this guy, or, he's judging me around his baby mama and shit like that. That's just annoying. Let me see. Philomena, thanks for the donation. You can ask your question when you're ready. Thank you. I mean, it all depends if S, wants you back, or if S, says, hey, just say you made a mistake and you got conned into believing that he was cool, Well, that's the thing. He has to make that. If he's already told you that, he needs to throw away the baby mama in order to be with you, that's basically your answer, and he's not willing to do that. He can't do that, because he knows if he does, he ain't gonna see his child. And that's, that's just the way life is right now for him. I know he doesn't have to change as a person, but he won't. If he did, you guys would be together right now, right? Because he's had multiple opportunities to be with you and set boundaries, And he can also go see a lawyer and say, hey, look, my baby mama said that she ain't gonna let me see my child because I'm with another woman. I'm not, with her anymore. I want to move on with my life with another woman. But, what's my rights? What can I deal with? So if he doesn't do that, but of course he doesn't want you to be with another guy, sweetheart, because he doesn't want nobody else be with you. So that way you stay there until he's, ready here 5 years from now when the baby's older or whatever, Well, actions speak louder than words, sweetheart. So if he puts in the time, he might, But from what the cards say, I don't see it happening. And you got to remember all the things that he's done in the last 2-3 weeks to a month. So that's not a person who says what he does and does what he says. But that's up to you, sweetheart. It's totally up to you. No, it's not about desperation. It's a mistake. You know, you can tell him, hey, look, I made a mistake. And, you know, I just want to know if, you know, there's anything left for us. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. What's the worst thing that can happen? Him saying no, and then you go look for someone else, or someone will find you. But it's not like you were dating the guy and he was like your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? You were just like getting to know each other, you know? Yeah, and that's see, no answer is an answer. Philomena, if you can hear me, you can go ahead and ask your question. Well, that's up to you, sweetheart. I think that God put S in front of you so you can get rid of JP for good. But I think that you didn't get the hint. And I don't want to sound, you know, fucked up, or I don't want to, like, you know, don't take that as, you know, that's just my advice. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but that's just my advice to you. God put S in front of you to say, look, you don't need JP, you got this now. So you should be like, you know, dealing with this person. They're showing you what that person didn't. You know, because God sees and hears what you don't. So when he was listening to JP and seeing what he's doing, he's like, look, let me speak my truth. A real decent guy that's going to take care of her and give her the right attention. So it's not too late. It's never too late. But like I said, it's up to you. You know, I think that he'll give you a chance. My advice is to try. And if you get rejected, then rejection is God's protection. Either way, you're good. So you never know till you try. Hey, go for it. Go for it. I think he'll be kind of irritated that you're texting him. Man, he'll be like, you know, what is she's contradicting herself. You know, I kind of think that he'll be kind of irritated. But it's the full moon and it's the retrograde, so these things are like, it's not a good day to be, you know, fucking around. I pulled 3 cards and it said I got 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 3 of Wands reversed. And it says that pretty much to me, that's like, you know, he feels like he shouldn't even respond or shouldn't even answer you. And if he's on like didn't you say he's on like a trip or something? So just let him be. And like when he comes back, I would say to deal with him. But you can send him a text and say, hey, look, I'm sorry about what happened, you know, but oh, he's coming back today. Okay, cool. Well, wait till he comes back and gets settled in and do it tomorrow. My advice is to do it tomorrow. Like if you do it tomorrow, see what happens. All right. Today doesn't look good, but tomorrow could be better. All right, Philomena, you said someone from my past named Aaron came back into my life and asked me on a date. I want to know what's gonna happen this time around. Damn, Philomena, they be all wanting you. What's going on? You're playing hard to get, Philomena. I know you're playing hard to get. You got all these guys. See, retrograde, someone coming back from the past. See, this retrograde, see, it brings back people say, damn, Philomena was the bomb, you know. I want her bad, you know. She be looking all banging and shit, putting up pics. I know, Philomena. I see you got all these guys. Every one of you. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. People are like that, man. I saw yesterday, I went to this store to go buy something, and I haven't been in there for a long time. And I didn't even know my ex worked in there from way back. I used to go out with this girl back in high school, and she was from another school, and I used to meet her up in like, you know, at the bus terminal and hang out with her and walk around the city holding hands, you know, like a cute little teenage couple. And she's been married, divorced, and she's remarried again. And she comes out the back and was like, "Hi, Mark." I'm like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I was like, "I haven't seen you forever." She's like, "Oh, yeah." And I'm like, wow. I'm like, they're all coming out of the woodwork. She must have saw me on the camera and be like, "Oh, I'm going to go see my ex." I'm like, woman, that shit was like 30 years ago, yo. Calm your ass down. You must not be happy with the D you're getting now. Not my problem. Hey, Violet, how are you? Becky, you said my baby daddy just texted me asking, do you even love or care about me? You should say to him, do you even love and care about me? Because you're the one who's acting crazy. Do you even love or care about me and your son? The fuck your problem is? And you tell him, look, if you keep acting crazy, I'm gonna go get my Bermuda boyfriend. You can be like, who? Your who boyfriend? Bermuda, where the hell is that? And then just take the screenshot. I'll take the glasses off so I can look gangster and shit. I'll be in everybody's DMs. They'll be like, who the hell is this Marky Mark mofo? This guy's on. Hey, yo, you see this guy? They said that that's their boyfriend. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this shit. They're all with the same guy. No, man, it's twins. It's Mark and Marky. All right, Philomena, let's check. All right, Aaron came back into your life and asked you on a date. You want to know what's going to happen this time around. All right, what's the deal with this guy, Aaron? Yeah, exactly. All right. Aaron thinks that you are not going to accept his date and his offer. And he's still a person that may appear to be good, but he still has no substance. He's still not going to be, this time around, it's still going to be the same shit, different day. So Philomena, Aaron is not about to, you know, change or come to you in a better way. He's still going to be selfish. He's still going to be non-understanding. And I think that this is just a cycle that he wants to check if it's still open. And that's why people come back into your life to see if you're still in their heart or still in their mind, or if you're still going to be dumb enough to take them back into your life and see if they can meddle in your life again, or just to find out what you're doing or how you are, what you look like, things like that. I think this is wishful thinking on his part. And I think that this is his fantasy, is like to be with you, but he knows that, you know, you might be short-sighted. You're not going to be short-sighted by him again. And he knows that, you know, what he's done in the past, and he knows that you might not take him, you know, serious. And that's what's going to be bothering him. and you might be reluctant to like go out with him, and that's a good thing. But I don't think that you should make a decision to go on a date with him. It's up to you. You could do what you want, but it's not gonna change. When he comes back, he's not gonna like, he's not changed at all. Yeah, that's the thing. And the reason why he's coming back, because like there is nobody else. Like you're an option. And he's still the same person he was 5 years ago. He hasn't changed. I don't see no change with him. I think he may appear to look different. He might look different or talk different, but he's still the person that still doesn't want to, be in a serious relationship. He's just trying you. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, I don't see, his plan is not to be in a relationship. He just wants to see, he wants to test you out. He wants to see if, you're separated or you're with someone. Like he wants to recover like a friendship or a relationship with you, but he also knows he can't trick you. He also knows that there's a lot of contradictions and he's not going to meet the test. He knows that you'll test him, but he knows that, you're not stupid. But he's going to try to be active, and he's trying to like, recover at least a friendship with you so he can be on speaking terms. But I still see a lot of indecisiveness and doubt, and he's not going to put in any type of work to be better. I don't see that. It doesn't show me that. Well, the thing is, we got Mercury retrograde, and today is the full moon in Cancer, I believe, and it's not going to be good. In the beginning of this year, it's still going to be up and down, and then after that, I think that after like halfway through January, like 2 weeks time, I think it'll be a lot better for a lot of people. But we got to be very cautious on how people are and how they act in the next couple of days and the next couple of weeks. Yeah, it's going to be better in February. February is always a better month for a lot of things, but January is always like a sticky month. It's a month where, any month associated with Capricorn energy is not good. So that's why the second half of January is going to be better, because it goes into Aquarius. Aquarius is more understanding, more thinking, more helpful. Capricorns are not really, people who do that type of stuff, at least not some of them. But yeah. And this full moon in Cancer, Cancer is a sign of worry, emotions, secrets, things like that. So it's not going to be that great. So I would say hold your horses, stay out of the line of fire, and try to, understand that these things are going to happen, Hey, Jessica, I just got your donation. Thanks, sweetie. Yes, I see that. Thank you. I appreciate that. The thing is people coming back is not a good thing anyway, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. When people come back into our lives, it's because they want to see if, we're dumb enough to take them back, if we're gullible enough to take them back, or, they want a second chance to do the same thing again. And I know that sounds kind of harsh, and I know like some people want people to come back, but in my opinion, it's never good for people to accept people back into your life. If you got rid of them, if you personally got rid of them, then that happened for a reason. So that way they don't come back. So the more they come back, the more chances you have of that person doing bad again. So just keep that in mind. That's for everybody. I had to take that advice many times because I gave too many people too many chances. And nobody's coming back into my life no more. Hell no. Hell to the no. I'll let you back in, but you're gonna be at a very long distance. I don't bring people back. Hell no. You can come back in my life. We can say hi, hello, how you doing? But we're not gonna be buddy buddies because I'm gonna keep you at a distance. Hell to the no. Oh no. Exactly, Violet. I agree. All right, Jessica. I do see a person here. This person is like dark skin. They're young. Um, they might be younger than you, or the same age, or a slight bit younger. And they live like at a distance from you, or they could live like at another state or another place at the moment. Right now, they're unknown and they might need you. But the thing is this is someone who you be reeled as a friend, like you didn't really speak to him anymore. I think they're gonna call you and say, "Hey, Happy New Year! How was your holiday?" Blah blah blah, and that's how they're gonna try and speak to you. They might text you or speak to you and say, "Hey, how was your Christmas? How was your New Year? How was your holidays? How have you been? I just wanted to say hi and how you doing. See how your daughter is. See how you are. Blah blah blah." So I do see a man coming back into your life, but this person like maybe have changed their residence or they changed where they live in the meantime. But I feel like you'll get contact from this person. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Don't have to be, but it could be. But this person's in a bad place. They're very uncertain, and they've been at a loss, or somebody in their family passed away, and like they had like a hard time, so that they came back. Or they also might like find out that somebody passed away in your life and be like, "Hey, my condolences to you. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and my condolences," or blah blah blah. They're gonna try and get in. They're gonna get back with you or talk to you in a way where it's like a nice thing. They're gonna try and get back into your DMs in a nice way, like as far as like talking about holidays or condolences, or just like, "Hey, I'm sad that we're not friends anymore. At least can we talk? Blah blah blah." But I do feel this person is dark skinned, and they're younger, or they have like a young energy, or they look young, or they could be like a little bit younger than you. But this person is like at a distance from you right now. They may call you and say, "Hey, I have a new job," or "I'm going back to school. I'm not careless anymore. I won't be like, thoughtless. I'm trying to like make my life better. I'm more enthusiastic. I'm beginning a job. I'm doing this." They're going to tell you about their life. So that's what I get for that, Jessica. So that's the person that could be coming back into your life. I don't know what your second question was. I can't remember what it was. You said messages from my angels, and do I have anyone coming back during this retrograde? All right, cool. So you want messages from like angels. All right. Intentions, yeah. His intentions is like to be nice at first, and obviously like see how you are, or be nice to you to try and get you to talk to him. That's his intentions. Or they always have intentions. Everybody has an intention, but what they do with them is another story, sweetheart. If my ex calls me, I know she has an intention to do something, and it's not that good. It's either to use me, ask me for something, or talk about somebody that we both know. Jessica. What your angels want you to know is they want you to get rid of the thought of having past relationships. They want you to end long friendships that you have with people that no longer serve you, people that are your downfall, people that have made you your stability, people that have made you have setbacks. All these people that are in your well, they know who they're being addressed. I really don't say angels or that stuff. I just say we all call them all the same name. It's all the same thing in my opinion. I don't really say those things, but I just say, spirit is the real deal to me. Those are people that have passed away that actually help you. Some people see fairies, angels, and that's who their divine source is, and other people have, spirit. So for you, I feel it's spirit more than angels. But you can address whoever you like. If you see angels, then that's who's going to be helping you at the same time. But that's what your angels and spirit are telling you, is they want you to begin bettering your life, taking care of your child, begin like an experience that makes you feel happy, makes you feel healthy. If you start this in the next 30 days, you can begin to create things. If you want to start a business, or you have like an idea that you want to get popped off, and you want, like, if you are somebody who makes something or invents something, like, I wouldn't say so much invent something, but if you're like a crafty person where you make things, then you can sell the things that you make. So if you're into that, like arts and crafts, or wanting to make like a deck or something like that, or be on a channel where you can explain things to people. And I've already told you this already, that I feel like you should have your own channel and put yourself out there. And that's what they're telling me again, is like, they feel like you can do something new that you really want to do. And if that's not it, it's something else that you want to do in a new way. Now, it looks like there's a man in spirit that helps you. This could be a father, a brother, a grandpa, and this person was like a really responsible and creative person. This person might have been spiritual, religious, or they could have been like a person who was very generous, gave you things, did things for you, always helped you in a way, and they still are helping you, and they still want to help you and get rid of anxiety, get rid of the hesitancy that you have when you want to do something. They want to take the doubt out of your mind. They want to take that indecisiveness and uncertainty out of your mind completely. Like, this person is really trying to help you, and they're somebody who have learned a lot of things. So they want to they want to push that on you and nudge you to learn more and to be more creative and be more open to making things. Like, so whatever your real desire is, they want you to take that on. They want you to do that. And if you do that, it's going to be the beginning of an adventure that can be very good for you in the future. I don't get anything bad. They're only telling me that you doubt yourself. You're uncertain if you should do things, and you don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want to look like an idiot. Or, you might have anxiety when you're ready to do something and you're like, shit, I don't know if I should do it or not. I don't know if I do this, it might be a loss, so I don't want to do it. So there is that, doubt and uncertainty that they want you to get over. Like, you might hype up yourself to do something, and then when you almost ready to do it, you might be like, fuck it, I can't do it right now. Something else came up. Or I don't know if I should do it. I don't want to fail. I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to be indecisive. I don't want this to happen. But they're telling you, like, to get rid of everything that happened in your mind, get rid of people, get rid of places, get rid of things, and like keep going forward. Always make new things happen. And I'm getting the same message for a lot of people lately. Get rid of all the old shit. This is a new year. Let 2022 be. and make this year a better year, and start now. Don't wait. Don't say, oh, I'll do it next month. I'll do it next week. They want you to like get the ball rolling now. And like I said, there's a man in spirit that's helping you make this happen. He's your guardian angel, and he's the person that's helping you. And like I said, this person, when they were on earth, they were a businessman or a professional, and they had like their life in order. They knew what they wanted. And they are out to help you in a better way. They're like the real person behind behind your angels and spirits that are helping you in a good way. The person could have like brown or dark hair, black hair, but like the person is like, somebody who has learned a lot. Yeah, but that's the thing, you won't feel because you like people know who you are from seeing you in the chats. So you can start off, you see me, I don't have a lot of people in my chat rooms, and I like it that way. I don't really promote myself or put myself out there. People that come in here and know me for a while now, or just met me and just, come around here, and that's fine. If I have 2 people, 4 people, 5 people, 6 people, it doesn't matter to me. Sometimes I have 10 people in here. Sometimes I have 1 person. I talked to that 2 people. Last night, I was on here for 2 hours. In the last hour I was here, I was only talking to 2 people, and 1 person I've known for 4 years, and the other person I just met. And we were in here talking till 1 o'clock in the morning, talking about life and things like that. So, those insights and those conversations are going to help you evolve. And the best thing, my advice is to start your channel, is to talk, to get to know people, get to know each other, bring people into your room that are going to confide in you and trust in you. And I think you have a good personality, so you'll be fine. So I don't think you're camera shy at all, but never think you're going to fail. If you think you're going to fail, then that's going to be your downfall. And that's what they're telling me, that they think that, you doubt yourself too much. So whatever you want to do, whether it's your tarot channel or do like arts and crafts or build things or make things, something to that effect, whatever you would like to do for a living, you can do it at this time, and you have the power behind you to make it happen, but you just got to make it happen. See, that's the thing. You can say the things that you want to do, but you have to do what you say and say what you do. That's the difference. So it totally depends on what you want to do with your life. It has to start with you first, obviously. You have to say, I'm going to do it, and I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make my life better. I've always wanted to do this, so I'm going to do it. So this man in spirit, he's telling me that, the message here is he wants to help you, but you got to help yourself too. If you don't start to do it, you'll never know. And that's what happened to me when I started my channel. When I started my channel, I would shuffle cards, and I'll be like seeing all this sort. I'll be having visions. Every person that I read, because I used to do free readings back in the day, still do. But when I started, I did free readings to gain people's trust, to show people I was real, to show people like, I'm the guy, I can show you that I'm real. I can show you that, mediumship is real. And when I would always like see people, and then I would tell people, look, I see spirit, this is for you, this is for that. And then that's how people trusted me. That's what I was known for. So that made me feel like, okay, I can't fail if I actually see and have people tell me what I see is real. So that's the whole thing. You can't fail if you know you're real, because real people will recognize your realness, and the fake people are just going to be there hating on you at the end of the day. And even when, like you just saw happen to me with other people, it's happened to me for the past 3 years. I'll get to know a reader, they'll get readings, and then all of a sudden the jealousy explodes, or they don't want to hear what I have to say because I'm too blunt or whatever, or I may have hurt their little sensitive feelings, and they're not an adult, they're a woman child or a man child, and then they get all, crazy. So I don't give a fuck what they think. At the end of the day, I'm telling them the truth and they don't want to hear it. And like I tell people all the time, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. You got to give them something to bless. Well, they want to bless you, but you have to allow them to. You don't have to give them nothing, but you at the end of the day, your trust, you need to gain trust. And once you gain that trust, you're unstoppable. That's the main thing. That's my advice. So if you do start it, just remember that they don't owe you and you don't owe them and you don't owe nobody. You just got to show people. And the thing is, you might read 100 people in the next 30 days and 93 people will be coming back to you on a regular basis, and 7 people will be like, well, that girl Jessica didn't really connect with me, so I'm going to go back to my reader or whoever, or maybe like that's not my reader for me. So don't be ashamed, don't be embarrassed, don't think that you can read every single person in the world, because it doesn't work that way. If that was the case, we all be the best, right? But it's just like everything in our lives. We can't get along with every single person because people rub us the wrong way, or those people are not the right people that we're supposed to have in our lives. Everybody comes in your life for a reason, a season, or a day, or 2 days, or 3 days. It's just the way it is. Every reader has different clients, different sets of people, different age groups, different authenticities, different everything. It's just the way it is. So you have to connect with people who connect with you. That's why I always say you might not see a lot of people in here because not everybody, is going to connect with me. But the people that do will always come back to me because they know they're going to get the truth, even though it might hurt. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you bullshit. I'm going to tell you exactly what I see, and we'll figure it out together. If it's not clear, I'll help you understand it in every single way. Hey, Blue Nile, I'm sorry you feel like shit, sweetheart. Yeah, sure you can. I'll help you, sweetie. Sometimes people don't want to hear what you have to say. Like they say it's not resonating and exactly what happened, but they don't want to hear it. Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is they can say whatever they want. Some people live in denial and they don't want to tell you the truth, or they don't want you to air out their laundry out here. So I just got your donation, sweetie. Thanks. You can go ahead and ask me your question. But I don't really care what anybody says, Violet. I know that what comes out of my mouth is the truth. And if it doesn't resonate with that person, they're probably not going to come back. A majority of the time they will, because they say, you know what, I wasn't ready for Mark's answer. I wasn't ready for Spirit to tell Mark that, but you know what, it is my fault. And then they'll come back and they'll be cool, or they probably won't get another reading because they realize that they're going to get, embarrassed in their own mind or something like that. And I never claim to read anybody, everybody equally, Doesn't work that way. Will you get your money back, or will I have to pay a fee? This company is holding and wanting me to pay a fee. I currently have $67 in my bank account because of them. Oh shit. That's not good, sweetheart. Company is withholding and wanting me to pay a fee. All right, let's check. It doesn't look like you'll get the money back, and it doesn't look like you have to pay for a fee either. But let me just look into. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I don't want to hear that. I mean, it depends on you whether or not you get the money back, but it still doesn't look very good. Yeah, that's not good. Losing that much money is not good at all. Looks like you got the incorrect advice from somebody, or somebody really wanted to do this and screw you over on this. If it's a man, then this person really screwed you over and they gave you the wrong advice, and this is resulting of, something very foolish. I know you must be brokenhearted right now. That's what it says, but it looks like it's going to be very difficult for you to get it back. Yeah, it looks like it's not good. I feel like eventually you'll get it back by the end of the month. And I got the number 7 too. It looks like you'll get it back, at least majority of it back, by the end of the month. Like this month, at least you'll get it back, some of it, or at least all of it. But it's saying that a younger person can get this back for you, but it's going to be a lot of effort you have to put it in. It looks like you can get it back, but you're going to have to deal with a young man, like a young guy. You're going to have to talk to a younger guy, and he's going to like make a really good effort to get it back for you. But if you don't make the effort, you're not going to get it back. So the more effort you put in, the more emphasis you put into it, you'll get it back, if that makes sense. So try to talk to somebody else. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You have to make the effort. And we're in the retrograde time, so this happens. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to hear that, sweetheart. But this is like I think you rushed into this decision, or it's something that happened that was a conflicting influence here. But it's saying that a younger person can possibly get it back for you, like a male. So maybe you have to talk to somebody else in this area. Yeah, it's telling me that a man is going to get it back for you, and in the next 2 weeks you should have it all back. It's telling me a man's gonna. I keep getting a man that will get it back to you, and this person's kind and compassionate, and they mean well, and I think you'll get it back. I'm getting like in the next 2 weeks you should have it all back, or at least majority of it. There might be like a fee or something like that, or like they're gonna say, look, if you want us to send it back, you're gonna get $6,937 or something like that. Yeah, so like you might not get the whole 7 back, but you'll get close to it. It's gonna be a fee. Yeah. So I would say go ahead and take the fee and get it back. But a man looks like he'll deal with you. If you deal with a man, yeah. Well, let's check how big the fee was. Let me see. Let's check how big the fee is. Yeah, it might be like $100 or a little bit more. It might be over $100 that you're gonna lose. Yeah, it's no more than 200, and it'll be less. It'll be less than $200 fee, but it'll be more than 100. I think it'll be around 100 or 100 and something. But it's telling me it's not going to be more than 200. So I would say go and get it back and just pay the fee. But make sure that you ask them what the fee is. Like, you know, yeah, sure, you can kiss me right now. Look, mwah. Sorry you went through that, sweetheart, but I think that you'll get it back in the next like 2 weeks. But if you make the effort, you might be getting it back even earlier than that. So just accept the fee to get your money back, and just like understand that, you know, it's gonna be over $100. I'd rather lose $100 and get $6,000 back, or $6,000 something dollars back. Fuck that. I'll pay whatever fee I want my damn money back. And see, that's the thing. You know, everything is a fee now. Even when I pay my bills online, they charge me 50 cents per bill that I pay online. So the bank gets rich just for me transferring something for 2 seconds. It used to be 25 cents. Now it's 50 cents. Next year it'll probably be 75 cents. It's like a never ending story. Banks are just like the worst. Sometimes I feel like going back to my old way, and that was cash in. But it's a pain in the ass. I got to pay bills. So I pay them online. It's better than driving into the city and paying for parks and gas and all that shit. So I rather just like, you know, yeah, honestly, I'm a cash guy. I love cash. I hate cards, but cards are very convenient. But, you know, if you go to the bank right now and try and withdraw $10,000 cash, they probably laugh at you and say, you got to come back tomorrow. Or we got to do something like, we got to do this, or we got to do that, or, you know, this and that. So it's like, it's a pain in the ass, the world we live in, but it's annoying. But it looks like you'll be okay. You just got to deal with a man, and the man will hook you up. He'll give you the right thing. The fee doesn't look that bad. But it will be, you know, a good bit. No problem, sweetheart. I don't want you to be sad. But, you know, the retrograde is doing that shit to people. You'll lose money. It happened to me the other day. I went on eBay to reopen my account because I don't really use eBay. I use Amazon. But the part that I needed for this machine, eBay was the only place that had it. So when I signed up, like a pop-up thing came up and I accidentally hit it. And I put my credit card information thinking that I was doing it on eBay, and I wasn't paying attention. And this happened last week, and I ended up subscribing to some stupid file thing, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? No, I don't want this shit. And it was too late. By the time I pressed cancel, it already took $55 off for a membership. And I was like, no, man, I wanted to put my card on eBay so I can get this part. And it ended up fucking me over and putting it ended up opening up another window, and it robbed my $55. And before I can cancel it, it was too late. So I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I was like, and it was some place in Andorra that I've never heard of. And they fuck you over like that. You just get, unfortunately, like it opens up a window and you end up paying. You know, just imagine if they do it to 10 people, that's $500. So they got me. They got me bad. You know, I was like, you bastards. $55. I looked on my credit card and it was too late. I couldn't even call the bank and cancel it because they took it out. Yeah, I tried to do it, but what it is because I opened up the tab, and I actually did it and thought that I was, you know, it says, do you agree to the terms and conditions? So I pressed yes, thinking that I was doing it on eBay, and it wasn't. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But see, it's like I you know, became a member of that file thing. So I was like, shit, I did it. I thought I was doing it on eBay and I wasn't paying attention. So it's my fault. I should have like paid attention. But see, I haven't been on eBay for years. So I didn't know like. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine, Blue Nile. It looks like you'll be all right. So now, see, that's what they do. They fuck up. They make you see things, and then they take your they're gonna have to get the fee. See, they don't care about the like that. They just want the fee. They just want that money. See, that's what happened to me. I'm thinking that I'm signing up to eBay's policy, and then I end up clicking on some drop a file website, whatever it was called, and I even got the email, and I was like, no, man. It says confirm you're a member of Drop a File or something. I'm like, no, I wanted to do eBay, not Drop a File, whatever. So by the time I tried to cancel it, I canceled it, but it wasn't in time because the transaction went so fast. And I was like, oh well, that's my fault. But I called the bank and they're like, no, it's a like a click thing, like it happened. They said it happened to other people too. So see, as soon as you click that I agree to the terms and conditions, then that's it. You're screwed. You agreed to it. You ticked it. It's too bad. It's the way it is. Something happened the other day where I had somebody come in here about a month ago. And the person came in here and told me, I have cancer. Then they donated $5 to me and asked me to answer a question. So I answered their question. I talked to them about their cancer. Wished them well, blah blah blah, and and I was like feeling bad for them and stuff like that. And about a week later, the person asked PayPal to refund the $5 that they had sent me for the question they asked me. And this is the first time it's ever happened to me in my life that someone wanted a refund. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? So I went and looked. I was like, oh, it's her. So I was like, you know what? She said she had cancer. She could have her $5 back. Maybe she's suffering and she needs every last dollar. But why you don't contact me by email and say, hey, Mark, look, I'm really suffering. I have no money or whatever. And, I need that $5 back. If you would have did that, I would have gave you $20 back and said, here, look, this is something to help. I'll give you your $5 plus another 20. But that person went behind my back and asked PayPal to get their money to refund it back because they weren't happy. But yet I went back on the live and the person was telling me, yes, that happened, this happened, and blah, blah, blah. But what it is, that person's probably running out of money and needed that $5, I'm assuming, right? Because I could have counteracted it and said, hey, look, I answered her question. She's saying right here, thank you very much, blah, 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 blah. But why would you do that shit? That's just delusional. If you want your money back and you're suffering and you couldn't afford it, I'll give you your damn money back. It doesn't faze me. It's only $5. I'm not going to die. So like when she did that, I was like, I deleted her ass and got rid of her. I was like, you should never do that. Because then that's on my PayPal record of getting a refund from me. Like, are you stupid? So if that's the case, you shouldn't even have paid me then if you couldn't afford it. So that's why I was so pissed off. Yeah, exactly. See, that's just crazy. That's the first time it's ever happened to me in my 3 years I've been on here. No one's ever asked me for a refund. And when I saw that, I was like, you got to be kidding me. So I had to look up the person because I couldn't remember who it was. And I was like, you know what? I'll give you your money back. Apparently you got cancer and apparently you got this and that. I can't even remember the person's name, but they came in here that maybe twice in here. That's it. And I have a soft spot for people who have, cancer and things like that. I don't want to take nobody's money, but you're paying for it. So obviously you're good. So then don't ask me nothing then. Yeah, exactly. But that's what happened to me about a month ago, which I didn't like at all. I'd rather you not give me anything and I'll just be whatever, and then you ask me for the money back. If you text me or called me or emailed me and asked me you desperately needed it back, I would have gave you that and some. So if you had any type of brains, you would you could have got blessed by me with more money and I could have helped you out. But instead, you did it the stupid way. People have no clue, I swear, man. I don't know. Some people are just weird like that. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, that's what I mean. They went to PayPal instead of me. Yeah, they asked for the PayPal to ask me to refund them. Like it said, this person is asking you as the merchant or whatever to refund their $5 back with unsatisfied service or some shit like that. It said, I can't remember, but and then I was like, who the hell is this? So I went back and looked at the reading. And I was like, yeah, I did my part. I answered their question. They were happy. But, I think because they had like an issue with health, they needed their money back and they didn't know how to ask for it. But if they would have came to me directly, I would have gave them even more money and helped them out. Because I always help, people with cancer and things like that. I always help them, donate to them. I even wear a pink on here many a times and dedicate my whole life to that. But unfortunately, they do these stupid things behind my back. But that was the first time it's ever happened to me. Unfortunately, but whatever. Like I said, $5 is not going to make me rich. But I think it's just stupidity on people's part. Violet, would you like a oracle message? I have the Enchanted Map Oracle card. I'll give you a message if you like. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Okay, your card, Violet, is the Sacred Pool, number 47. And this says the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look back into the mirror, do you see what you see? Do you like what you see? This card asks you to focus on self-love, self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect on the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that you cast it upon the waters and it'll return to you tenfold. Be at peace now, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. I like that. That's a beautiful card. Beautiful message from Spirit for you, Violet. The Sacred Pool. Yes, it is, and you're welcome. That's a beautiful card. I like that. I think everybody should listen to that. All right. I am going to head out of here. I got to go. I didn't realize what time it was. But But I've been on here for like 2 hours, and I wasn't planning on to, but I'm glad I did. I'll be back later on tonight at some point. But thanks everybody for being here and coming by. I appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend, and I should be back on tonight at some point in time. All right, Violet, take care, and I'll look out for you and see when you're alive so I can come by and visit. All right, take care. Thanks a lot.